Saturday morning, time for a plant update. So yeah, I have a coconut. Then I have there 3 coconuts was sprout. I'm not keeping it, I was selling it. I have in here one bamboo. This one I'm cutting. They already catch. You can see the start send out new leaf. Eventually I spread in at the spot. And then I see the new shoots come out. All the potted plants can move over here. We got the velvet apple. We got the ackee. The ackee have new growth. Over here we have the mammy. So the mammy to get nice and tall, put it in our pot. We also have a mango in the pot. The mango to branch out. We have some basils, dark opal basils. Have the aloe with a couple cactus, moringa. So the moringa actually do pretty good in a pot, but I'm not keep it in the I'm not keep it in there for a while. I'll move it out eventually. I got the dragon fruits. So this dragon fruit, of course, is bigger, but then the part side snap, so I had to separate it. But now I have 3 dragon fruits. Then I also put it in this really big pot, and I give it a post. So the dragon fruit eventually will climb up the post and hang over. And if you ever look up dragon fruits on Google, you might say they grow up on a post and they have an umbrella shape. So I got 2 other aloes. I have in here with the basils one tomato. I had to move the tomatoes from side of the house because never really made it too good. Let's see if they come back. Down here, this is a red plum. Some people call them gooseberries, but I don't know if that's the correct name. I know that as red plum. This one red leaf plum. The tree's supposed to have leaves, all or mostly all of this color. Right next to it we have a Surinam Cherry. This one seedling will just randomly pop up. I may plant a couple Surinam Cherry seeds, but this one will come up afterwards. So got next one of that. Next mango. Got the okra. Okra don't turn big. You can see they have already about to start producing. Yep. So okra right there. These are some cuttings that I have in paper pots. I have 2 grape cuttings, which I believe have already taken. Have some sunflowers. These are a couple sour sap seedlings. It's the kinep. So the kinep look good. In the beginning, it had some yellow leaves on top, but I give it some organic fertilizer, some Job's organic fertilizer, and then I also covered it, mulched it with some seaweed fertilizer. I also have Another bamboo. Down here is supposed to be a peach. So peach is something where you normally find in Belize, I believe. But I know it's possible. You just have to put the peach in the fridge, left it for a month or two, and plant it out, and it should grow. So now we have our planting. I already chopped down the main planting, and now we have the two others that will take its place. See, they're already big. It'll only be a couple months until we get the new plantings. Down here we have the Surinam Cherry, a nice bush plant. You see down the bush out, and a couple of stems. All the stems look good. Over here we have a cacao. Alright, there we go, the cacao. Cacao look good, grow big. And right beneath it, we have our vanilla. This is the vanilla vine growing up and around the cacao. This is our second vanilla cutting. Eventually it will grow in and around the canopy of the cacao. Down here we have some okra, some more okra. These ones are growing, although slowly. So I believe this area has some issues with root knot nematodes, which is something that I will be working on in the future by including marigolds in the bed. Marigolds are known to be a natural deterrent to root knot nematodes. Right over here we have a mame also that came up from a seed. This area tends to get very wet when it rains, so that's also a factor that's slowing down the growth of these two. However, the rain is slightly easing up and the land has been given a chance to get back some oxygen after all the flooding. Over here we have raspberries. These were some raspberries that I got, small raspberry plants, but now they've begun bushing out. This one also is growing very well. I believe this area also got some flooding, and the raspberry plants probably didn't like that flooding because they have slightly yellow leaves, but I still see new growth. The new growth seems to be better, more green, so I think it's going to be fine. Then I also built a small little post stake so that when the raspberry plants grow up, they will have something that can support this the stalks that will come up afterwards. Here we have a cactus. This is a very prickly cactus. Planted it a while now, but it hasn't sent out any new shoots, any new growth. We have our mango from seed. So the mango, it was a little bit taller, but I did cut it back, and as you can see on the top, you have a couple new side growths coming out. That's the branching that's going to happen. Let's see, 3 new branches that will come out. Like I said, this mango will be kept small. That's our neighbor's dog. Hello. Yes, okay. So over on this side we have our hamans and mulberries. So the hamans, we had to do a major pruning cut on the top because a mango limb, a coconut limb, decide if we're gonna drop on it. So I kinda broke it up. Some of the mulberry, tip of the mulberry branches also get broke. So I had to prune them the back, but that's alright as long as the plant are dead. I believe the hammonds will send out some new branches and grow back big. So what you're seeing here is some of the hammonds, the very big leaves, and you can see the mulberries. The mulberry plant is growing very tall. They seem to be doing fine together. Then we have the MVP of the garden, the avocado. So the avocado, it may look wally droopy the other day. A couple weeks now actually. But I think the reason was because I had too much rain. All the wet soil never made it do it too good. But I think it come back. It come back. I also had an issue with scales. If you look on the leaves, you see this little white dots, little discoloration. Some of that was because of scales. Some of that was also because of white flies. But the white flies are already gone. I think we got a few leaf hoppers still, but I think can't fight it back. Then right below it, we also have our next vanilla vine. This is the first vanilla cutting we had. This one, he already attached himself to the avocado tree. See the roots. The roots are already attached to the trunk of the tree, and then this one grow up and up. And just like the cacao, the vanilla are growing at the canopy of this one. So over here, we got a couple of our mulberries in the plastic pots, plastic bags. All of these cuttings done grow. Still have a one or two wanna catch. Got basil, got next basil, we got next moringa oleifera. We got eggplant. So eggplant, they have a little trouble right now because although not so much, but today you could see some of them that's pest damage from aphids. There might also be some spider mites, but I think it's mostly aphids. I can see the aphids. Then we got some flowers. No eggplant yet though. Over here we have asparagus. The asparagus they grow good, nice and thick. Down here you can see a couple of the stalks. See a new stalk to come out. Let's see if I could find a thicker one. Maybe on the next side. So I have an amaranth. Next amaranth, red leaf amaranth. Have a even bigger eggplant. This one did much better than that one. So you have good amount of flowers. No eggplant yet. And also they have slight bit of damage from the aphids too. Which what I want to do about that, I want to make a little mixture of neem oil, soap and water. I'll come out, spray under the leaves, and that should kill the aphids. Here we have a sweet pepper. It does have fruit or vegetable, whichever one you want to call it. See that? Let's see if I could focus it. Okay. Sweet pepper reform. Only one so far, but that's good. Now over here we have jalapeno. So this jalapeno plant been to grow good. You have a couple jalapenos on it. You could see one right here. Nice jalapeno. No one right behind it. You have 4 jalapenos on it right now. Then we have the apples. Apple seedlings. Here is where we did the graft. I left the tape on so that I can know where it is. I also have some more branches, which is good. This one I have any trouble with aphids also, so I will need to come back here and give it some pruning, some fixing up. Asparagus again. Oh, this one a nice long thick stalk. It's getting there. I have a next mulberry. Mulberry to grow good. I had to give up papaya while you trim because it looked like it had a disease. So you trim up right now, but it definitely will come back. Just wait. Had a raspberry, yeah, but this raspberry get eat right up. Caterpillars, we limited work on this. It's supposed to still come back though. I don't think it did. Either you come back by new growth, or you come back by new stalks, new canes. That's how it. Have your sunflowers. Sunflowers still the bloom. I just sell the sunflowers, the plants, and if you get the sunflower plants, then you have sunflowers for a good while. This is how insects to pollinate. Over here we have the grape. If you remember from the previous video, the grape may only extend about that. But now we got new growth, and the grape extend to way over here. Start climb on the clothesline. Go all the way over there. So we have good grapes. Ali, pro tip about grapes: if you sit in tendrils, they grow beyond this point. So how they grow above and beyond, that means that the grape hydrated, you have enough water in the soil. If it's below, then you probably need to water it. So down here, I'm gonna plant a couple seeds. We have tomatoes to the back, supposed to be brandywine. Then we have a marigold. The marigold is supposed to prevent it from the root knot nematodes. Got some arugula, same thing. Then we also got kale. Dinosaur kale, supposed to grow there. Had some okra, but I'm not sure if they will grow good. Yeah, never tried it here before. So apparently, this is no crab. Me never know, but that's the one they tell me, which is cool. On this side we have sweet habanero. As you can see, bountiful. Peppers everywhere. I don't even know what we're gonna do with all that in there. Guess what? We got a pineapple, the pineapple, pineapple. Pineapple not giving nothing yet. But still the wait for it. It look good though. Same thing with this papaya. We had to cut on back. But you see down there, the sun out the new growth, so yeah, be okay. Got the alisums, carpet flower. Could say a lot more flowers now compared to before. I have the corn. Just harvest some of the corn. I come through today and cut down there. Just drop that right up as mulch. Front of the yard we have the bougainvillea. Still got a nice. Then we also have a marigolds. Marigolds, the bush out. Cactus on a border for the mandarin. Okay, so this marigold flower here start unfurl. I have the mandarin. This mandarin I put on and a new growth yet, but I give it a chance when I wait. Then we have the bougainvillea, and we also have the white bougainvillea, which to start. Show yourself. Got more marigolds. Just look at that. Oh, that's some marigolds. There's some more marigolds. Then I got this mandarin. So this mandarin, the bush out. You can see you have a lot of new growth, which is good. Got a Pride of Barbados. First tree I plant. Couple of zinnias coming out. Got some flowers, my favorite flowers. I also got a little tamarind, sparky, and so that's it for today's update. Have a good Saturday. See you all next time.